Where we hanging out and what we doing, we can't really disclose.
As Sean Diddy Combs enters his 5th day in federal court, hearing testimony from his ex, Cassie, and soon members of Danity Kane, there's one high-profile star the jury might not be hearing about. Justin Bieber, breaking his silence on the ordeal after months of speculation over their one-time relationship.
Welcome back to FameFlux, where the truth behind fame gets exposed. Week 2 of the Diddy trial has officially begun, and a major development has surfaced. Justin Bieber has issued a public statement addressing the allegations against Sean Diddy Combs. The statement includes a list of celebrity names tied to the case, shocking the public with just how deep this network allegedly goes. Prosecutors have introduced evidence suggesting that Diddy wasn't acting alone. Several prominent Hollywood figures are now being accused of helping Diddy conceal criminal activity, and they could face legal consequences. A detailed list has been presented to the jury, containing over 100 names, many of them high-profile celebrities expected to be mentioned throughout the proceedings. While public sentiment appears to support Cassie, elements within the entertainment industry are quietly backing Diddy. Reports indicate efforts by celebrities like Kanye West to lobby for a potential presidential pardon on his behalf.
His rep telling ET, although Justin is not among Sean Combs' victims, there are individuals who were genuinely harmed by him. Shifting focus away from this reality detracts from the justice these victims rightfully deserve. Bieber's questionable connection to Diddy piquing interest online as the rap mogul's indictment for sex trafficking and racketeering charges, which he denies, made headlines.
Michael B. Jordan, Kanye West, and others were name-dropped in court as jury selection began on May 5th. NBC News New York confirms that prospective jurors were shown a document listing over 100 individuals and locations likely to be referenced during the trial, including several major entertainment figures. Names such as Michael B. Jordan, Mike Myers, and rapper Kanye West were included in the jury screening process. While these individuals are not accused of any wrongdoing, potential jurors were asked if they recognized any names on the list and whether that familiarity might affect their impartiality. No specific reason for the list was publicly provided by legal teams. The list also featured women who have filed legal claims against Sean Combs. Among them is Cassie Ventura, whose high-profile lawsuit in November 2023 was settled just 1 day after being filed. Also listed is Danity Kane member Dawn Richard, who filed a separate sexual assault lawsuit in September. Combs has denied all allegations associated with both cases. Additionally, representatives from Justin Bieber's team released an official statement about the situation for the first time since charges were filed. The statement clarifies that while Bieber was not personally harmed by Combs, he is aware of serious incidents that allegedly took place and publicly supports all individuals who have come forward. Notably, the statement avoids speculation, instead reinforcing that the abuse claims appear credible based on verified information. The entertainment industry continues to monitor this unfolding legal drama closely. Usher's record label, LaFace Records, reportedly signed Justin under the influence of Sean Combs. Once the deal was made, Justin was handed over to Diddy, despite Diddy holding no official role as his manager, mentor, or talent advisor. This raised questions about why such access was granted and under what conditions. Allegations soon surfaced suggesting that Diddy may have exploited that access for inappropriate purposes. Rumors circulated that Justin was exposed to troubling environments, and footage has emerged showing him at parties with Diddy, appearing visibly uncomfortable in multiple situations. Testimony later revealed that Usher's involvement had lasting negative effects. According to insider accounts, Diddy struggled to sign Justin independently, and Usher's decision to help was allegedly made as a favor to Combs. This connection has become a focal point in understanding the industry's role in shielding misconduct.
Old clips of the two hanging out while Justin was underage resurfacing.
Let's just go get some girls. Let's go get some girls.
Man after my heart, that's what I'm talking about.
We hit him like this, so me and you walking, we hanging out, a little later on the night after the Usher concert.
There's also this old Jimmy Kimmel Live segment, adding to fan fears about what might have gone down with Diddy.
got me a Lamborghini. It's,
Oh, well, that's nice.
I haven't gotten it yet, though.
When is that coming, that Lamborghini? We talked about this last
He
time.
had the Lamborghini for a day or two, and he had access to the house, and he knows better than to be talking about the things that he does with Big Brother Puff on national television.
In recent years, Justin has distanced himself from both Usher and Diddy. He notably declined an invitation from Usher to perform at the Super Bowl, highlighting a deeper separation from former collaborators. Additionally, Justin has spoken publicly about the harmful pressure young artists face in the industry, expressing support for better protection and accountability across the entertainment business. The emotional weight of what occurred still lingers. Conversations surrounding trust and emotional safety reveal how deeply affected some individuals remain. They emphasize not forcing connections, but rather allowing natural support to emerge when needed. The sentiment centers on protecting others from harm and ensuring they never experience similar trauma. This speaks to broader issues within the entertainment industry, where the protection of young talent has often been neglected. Many have used fame as a shield to normalize exploitative behavior, allowing predators to operate without consequence. Unfortunately, young artists have been left to cope with the fallout alone. The long-term effects of early exploitation often manifest in destructive behavior, including substance abuse. These actions become mechanisms for numbing pain tied to traumatic memories that the industry chooses to overlook. Hollywood's darker side remains embedded in a system that prioritizes profit over protection. Many children are exploited, sometimes with the complicity of those closest to them. As long as financial gain continues, their well-being is ignored. Sean Combs did not act alone. The infrastructure around him enabled his behavior for years. Usher, having known Diddy's history through early exposure, still facilitated Justin's involvement, setting in motion a cycle of abuse the industry continues to protect. Over the years, symbolic references in music videos have raised concerns about abuse within the entertainment industry. One example is the visual content in the Yummy music video, which some viewers interpreted as a critique of predatory behavior by high-ranking music executives, including visual cues that suggested the targeting of vulnerable individuals. Attempts to distance oneself from industry figures like Sean Combs were often met with pressure and retaliation. During a time when both Combs and Usher reportedly held influence over career decisions, walking away was nearly impossible. The fear of being blackballed and silenced kept many under tight control. Such control extended beyond one individual. Cassie, another known figure involved in legal actions against Combs, has spoken publicly about her experience. She described being groomed as a teenager by Combs, who was significantly older, highlighting a disturbing pattern often overlooked in the industry. Cassie's recent statements reinforce how survivors often uncover deeper layers of trauma over time. She emphasized the emotional toll of remembering, but expressed relief in finally putting a stop to long-standing abuse. These patterns illustrate how powerful industry figures have used manipulation and fear to maintain control.
Oh, apparently not.
Everything ain't for everybody.
This all comes as Bieber's followers are worried for him, the singer's erratic social media posts causing concern week after week, the Beliebers asking if what he's seen behind the scenes of the industry led him to this point.
It's an emotional time in my life for sure. I've been having a lot of cries lately. Just all around just being emotional. I think it just shows how much I care.
Many victims trapped by threats and isolation remained silent until now. Don Richard, a former member of the music group Danity Kane, has provided testimony against Sean Combs, describing severe misconduct during her time under his management. She alleged that both she and her groupmates experienced repeated incidents of sexual harassment while working with Combs. According to her testimony, Combs entered her changing area without consent and engaged in inappropriate physical contact. Richard also described witnessing Combs violently lash out at others, including an incident where he allegedly struck Cassie Ventura with a skillet filled with eggs at his Los Angeles residence. Following the disbandment of Danity Kane, Richard joined Combs's group Diddy Dirty Money. On the stand, she recalled feeling powerless and fearful during moments of abuse, stating she was too afraid to intervene or speak out at the time. Her testimony is part of a broader case brought forward 8 months after filing a lawsuit against Combs, accusing him of years of abusive behavior. The claims include groping, physical assault, verbal degradation, and false imprisonment while she worked under his label. The lawsuit also details how Combs frequently appeared at meetings wearing only underwear, made humiliating comments, and entered Richard's dressing room unannounced, engaging in inappropriate conduct under professional pretenses. As more testimonies are heard, a disturbing pattern of silence and complicity continues to emerge. Several insiders have now come forward, claiming they were warned not to speak out or risk being blacklisted. Legal experts suggest that the depth of these allegations may result in an expanded investigation that could extend well beyond Sean Combs himself. Authorities are now looking into whether certain executives, publicists, and legal advisors may have played roles in suppressing earlier claims. Some reports indicate that internal documents and unreleased footage may soon be subpoenaed as part of an expanded inquiry into organized abuse within the music and entertainment industries. The testimonies are not only shining a spotlight on abuse, but also on how the system allowed it to thrive unchecked. The legal team prosecuting the case has stated that no one, regardless of their status or influence, will be shielded from accountability. Multiple former employees from various labels are expected to testify in upcoming sessions. Their statements could reveal new layers of control, power dynamics, and exploitation that have remained hidden for years beneath the glitz of fame and celebrity. One possible reason for the absence of testimony from Justin Bieber could be ongoing fear or pressure related to the case. The environment surrounding this trial remains intense, with powerful figures under scrutiny and deep-rooted concerns continuing to surface. From high-profile revelations to testimonies implicating some of the biggest names in entertainment, the courtroom has become a stage for long-hidden truths. The statements, legal filings, and witness accounts have sent shockwaves through the industry, revealing a culture of control, manipulation, and silence. As the trial moves forward, prosecutors are expected to introduce even more names tied to the expanding investigation. What has already come to light is only the beginning. With each day, the case uncovers new layers and exposes how deep the network of influence truly runs. If the developments so far have been unsettling, what's coming next will be even more explosive. The list of those connected is growing, and the legal and cultural stakes continue to rise at a historic pace. Don't miss what happens next. Hit that subscribe button, ring the bell, and like this video so you never miss an update on the latest courtroom revelations and entertainment industry accountability.